What's up, YouTube? Murph back with another video, another fishing video, of course. Sorry I was gone for about 3 months. 3 months right when I got the channel started. Sucks, but you know, had other stuff I had to do. But now it is early fall. It's September 16th, 17th, something like that, not really sure. But I'm up here on Gull Lake, doing a little walleye fishing. I want to start this as a new series, which is kind of like just me going out, figuring out some of these new lakes, some of these older lakes. I fished gull when I was in elementary school, so that was like almost 20 years ago. So didn't do good back then, but also didn't know what I was doing. Now a lot more knowledge, and I'm hoping to get this series started kind of where I just go to these lakes, try and figure out some patterns, break them down, see what I can get going. Yeah, so this is the first. Also, most of these will be camping, overnight trips. It's tough to figure out a new lake in just one day, so 2 days, hopefully 2 maybe 3 day trips will hopefully help me out with that. I want to do some of these some small, like, unknown lakes, but also some of these bigger, better known lakes that a lot of people take fishing trips to. So we're starting with Gull. Today we're getting out here kind of late. It's 1:30 right now. Hopefully what I can do is, you know, find some spots, kind of get a little bit of an idea of what fish are doing, and then tomorrow really hit it hard, catch some fish, get things going. But anyways, I'm gonna get fishing here. Pretty much just gonna be, I'm gonna start jigging and jig wraps. I know it's during the day, but kind of want to just get on some fish and see if they'll bite that first. And then I got a bunch of chubs to rig, which is my favorite way to fish in the fall for walleye and smallmouth. Today's just a walleye day, but anyways, let's get right into some fish. Alrighty, I'm gonna start fishing here. I kind of just pulled up on the spot to get all my stuff situated and stuff, and there ends up being some fish here. So I'm gonna drop down a jig wrap, maybe throw a jig for a little bit. But anyways, just basic, you know, this is a number 5. I'm just gonna throw this and work it around this. This is a little point area. I do want to go mark out some for sure schools, but right now I'm just ready to start fishing. So this is how I'm gonna start. Go! First fish of the trip is a nice walleye. Beautiful little guy, but we'll take it. I'm hoping to catch a lot of fish this trip, these next 2 days, 2-3 days. Tomorrow that one will probably get kept. Actually, I might keep fishing and eat some tonight. I haven't even decided yet, but it's a good start. I know there's a school up there. First jig and wrap fish. Good fish. Just pulled in a new spot, marked some fish, backed up through this jigging wrap, basically right into this weed pocket. I thought this was weeds, not gonna lie. I think it's a good fish. It might be a northern. Oh no, it's a little walleye. I just got him hooked funny. That's why he's fighting so. Fish number 2, not bad. I mean, I think that would have been a keeper on a regular day, but gotta love that. I gotta move back over there, and I guess I'm gonna spot lock, get the trolling motor set up. I just threw in there just to see, and first cast. Let's get him. Alright, I'm hooked up with something big. I didn't even know the camera wasn't on. I'm sorry, I was charging it, but threw a jigging wrap on, found a pot of fish, and was throwing this thing in there. This thing hit it when the jig was up in the air, which is pretty rare for a jigging wrap. And he's doing a bunch of big runs. I think he's a big mark. I see him on the graph right now. It's either a big walleye or a big northern. Finally making ground on him. I'm sitting right over a bunch of fish right now too. Oh, it's a big walleye. It's a big walleye. Sorry, I don't have the chest cam on today. This is the biggest walleye I've caught in a while for sure. Look at that bad boy. Not a huge one, but I mean, he's definitely nice. He's about, I don't know, let's take a peek. 24 and a half. I don't have a bump board set up yet, but I mean, that's what I'm after. It's a nice one. Let's let her go. And off. Alrighty, well, there's a bunch of fish around here, so see if I get another one. I mean, if they're all that size, this is a freaking good school of fish. We'll see. Decided to do some jigging because they weren't taking the jigging wrap. It's jigging a minnow. Real nice walleye. Another nice eater. Maybe tomorrow. Sharpshooting worked out. Drop your weight on this thing. Turn this off. And how you draw it up. Wonder if he's hooked funky. I've caught, it's gonna be my fourth fish on a jig and wrap today. I think 2 or 3 of them have been hooked funny. It's a nice fish. For sure. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect eater right there. That's like, I don't know, 18, 19? No, he's 21. Perfect slot fish. Gotta go back. I'll take it. Let's keep sharp shooting these things. Alright guys, just got back home from Gull. I'm actually opting to do the outro here rather than stuff I did at the lake, because this gave me more time to get my thoughts together. Day 2 was a bust. It was really sunny and cloudy, and I wasn't finding a lot of fish. The ones I were just didn't want to bite. Definitely a change up from the first day. So caught some bass in northern, but nothing worth really showing, so didn't get a video. But day 1 was pretty decent. You know, I got those 5 walleyes, the 2 nicer ones, but they were all fat and healthy, which I love. I love fishing systems that are like that, because it makes me excited to go back there, because I think I get a really big one out of there sometime this fall. So gonna be going back there, so stay tuned for that. But day 1, the wind was definitely a factor, and the cloud cover, and that's what I heard from that lake. I heard windy, cloudy, you're gonna have good walleye fishing. And you know, I was going around throwing jig wraps mostly. I was throwing jigs too, and that just seemed to be what they wanted. They weren't taking rigged minnows. They didn't bite trolling. So I was doing some sharp shooting. I was marking a lot of pots of fish, but I think a lot of them were suckers, because I was seeing suckers jump every once in a while up in the weeds. And I think day 2 that they were up in the weeds. The weeds are really thick on that lake, or they were out really deep, and I'm not going to target them out that deep, because I'm not going to kill fish, especially on a lake like that where the slot where you can keep them is only 3 inches. But anyways, I'm still uploading this because I want to be able to look back a year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and say, oh, there was that day I did decent on Gull. Like, what were the conditions? And like, oh, okay, it was windy, it was cloudy. Water temps I think were 63, and I can reference that. So that's that. And also, I just wanted to real quick show you guys my bait tank for chubs. I kind of got a whole setup thing going here, but anyways, it's a 30-gallon drum that I just cut the lid off, and you can see, I don't know if you can see actually, it's the water's starting to get dirty, but there's like 15 only left in there. I've gone on a few trips lately and been using a lot of them. Got this filter on the side. It's basically just made out of PVC. There's a bunch of sponges and stuff in there. It's a biofilter. It takes out the ammonia, the bad bacteria, keeps those fish lively, and it works really well. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting more chubs tomorrow for future trips. I mean, I got a few today, and let's see, I caught those on rod and reel. A good rod and reel day, you can catch like 100, but some days it's tough, which today it kind of was, so I didn't try that long. Put out some traps. Anyways, if you guys want to see more of that, learn about that, actually that's one of the things I excel at, is getting my own bait and keeping it alive, because those things can be tough to keep alive. But anyways, thanks for watching this one. Stay tuned, there's more coming.